My name is Elsie Holm, and my topic is communicating in teams and groups. Okay. Every one of us has been part of a team or a group project that has completely gone off course and crashed. It doesn't start with a huge explosion, but with a few mixed messages, assumptions, and frustration, also known as bad group communication. Today, I'm going to inform you about strengthening your communication in teams and groups through establishing clear guidelines, practicing active listening, and having an open environment where team members feel safe expressing their ideas. The next time you communicate in a group, you will see reduced conflict, accelerated project completion, and boosted team morale thanks to the tips I will teach you. I have gained experience communicating in groups and teams throughout my years in education and working with people in many activities outside of school. I have also learned a great deal about this communication through my extensive research for this presentation. Through my many experiences in research, I have gained the knowledge to effectively teach others to improve the communication skills in teams and groups. My main points, again, are establishing clear guidelines, practicing active listening, and having an open environment. First, I want to touch on communication in groups and teams and how to establish guidelines within them. Communication in groups and teams is a clear, respectful, and transparent exchange of information. It is crucial in groups because it ensures that everyone understands their specific roles, aligns with the shared objectives, and coordinates their work. Teams can strengthen their communication through guidelines, whether through rules or norms. Guidelines align expectations and help minimize misunderstandings by dictating members' behaviors. In Understanding Human Communication by Ronald Adler and others, they discuss the many norms and procedural guidelines for problem solving, showing that clear guidelines are the structural foundation for all good team communication. They emphasize that high-performing teams don't leave communication to chance. Instead, they establish explicit norms so that every member knows exactly how and when to contribute. Adler and others also touch on structured formats for group decision-making, such as John Dewey's reflective thinking method. It is a literal step-by-step guideline that helps a team define a problem before rushing to a solution. This method goes as follows. Define the problem, analyze the problem, figure out criteria for solution, generate possible solutions, and choose the best or most probable solution. These formats aren't meant to restrict creativity, they are guardrails that prevent chaos. Without clear procedural guidelines, team meetings devolve into the loudest voice wins shouting matches. Guidelines help ensure a democratic, orderly flow of ideas. Along with establishing group guidelines, practicing active listening can improve communication and strengthen relationships within teams. Practicing active listening is so important because it builds trust and prevents misunderstanding. It also allows team members to focus on understanding rather than just waiting to speak, fostering safety and seamless collaboration for more efficient problem solving. Empathy and Active Listening, Essential Skills for the Future of Work by Washington State University offers many tips and skills on how to become a better listener and the importance of being a better listener. It claims these skills enable you to better comprehend different perspectives, respond thoughtfully, and build stronger relationships. In professional settings, mastering empathy and listening can improve collaboration, strengthen teamwork, and enhance leadership. A 2023 report by Gitnex found that managers who received training in active listening saw a 30% chance improvement in employee satisfaction, and active listening increases collaboration and productivity by up to 25%. In poor team communication, we act like a brick. Information hits us and just bounces right off because we're thinking about how to reply, not listening. Active listening requires us to act like a sponge, or in my case, a scrub daddy. We have to quiet our minds, lean in, and completely absorb our teammates' perspective before we respond. By actively listening, we can strengthen our communication skills, especially between groups and teams. Finally, the last key part of effective communication for groups and teams is creating an open environment. Having a psychologically safe space where team members feel secure can openly share ideas, admit mistakes, and take risks eliminates the fear of judgment or embarrassment. It also creates higher collaboration and a higher collaborative environment. The importance of an open environment is seen through a simple object, a puzzle. This is through many ways. For example, a piece can represent an individual member of the team with its own unique ideas and skills, while the border or outline represents the group's objective and main goal. When it's all put together, it symbolizes a unified group and proves the importance of communication because it shows that without clear, continuous sharing, teams struggle to understand how to connect their parts and ideas, resulting in misunderstandings and the team goal not being reached. In Team of Teams, General Stanley McChrystal explains the importance of open environments in strengthening team communication a lot. He advocates for an open environment to achieve shared consciousness, which is when people's thoughts and awarenesses are shared among a group as a whole. McChrystal's main argument was that modern groups have been taught to be like parts of a machine. Do your job, keep your head down, and mind your business. He argues that nowadays, the world is moving too fast for this, and a group's survival depends on opening up and working towards the big picture, not just their immediate task. Through this environment communication, a group can successfully reach its goals and strengthen its trust and relationship. These key methods must be used together to create effective group communication. Ultimately, effective communication is the engine that powers any successful team and turns groups into powerhouses. Today, we have touched on what communication in groups and teams is, how to establish clear guidelines within them, practicing active listening, and having an open environment where team members feel safe in expressing their ideas. With the skills that you have learned today, you can improve the outcome of your groups and teams while also becoming a better collaborator and listener for the people around you.